About 15 or 18 months ago, the real estate market began to slow down drastically and interest rates began to rise. Dave Ramsey, in a live stream, stated clearly that the real estate market is not going to implode and advises viewers to start budgeting for free today. Values are not going to collapse, and this is how he knew it. He presented a number of data points while thousands of viewers watched him, and he discussed some of it here to reassure you that the real estate market values would not collapse despite the fact that many people were extremely displeased with the increase in interest rates. He explains to you why it was not going to go down in value. He went into great detail, which he will not do at this time, but basically it works like this. In economics, when there is a shortage of an item, it is called the supply and demand curve. If you had a decent economics class in the 7th grade, you learned this okay. They felt that the system had cheated them and that they would not be able to buy a home. They were frozen out of the home market and would sit on the sidelines and wait for the real estate market to crash and go down in value. This is how the supply and demand curve operates. When there is an abundance of a good or service relative to the demand, prices decrease. If there is a glut in the market and the good or service is easily accessible, prices rise. This is the fundamental principle of economics. All right, so things that are uncommon increase in value more often than things that are widely available yet easily accessible because there are too many of them produced? Does that make sense? I think it's general knowledge. If you think about it, here's the deal. There are less homes available for purchase than there have been in the last 25 years. Because of this shortage of housing relative to demand, there is no chance that house prices will drop during that time. He had previously stated that 18 months prior, telling everyone that Dave's video would not hold up well after the crash and that he would have to come back and correct people. However, Ramsey responds, "Nah, I freaking know what I'm talking about," which makes a difference. Spring is here, and it's expected to be another busy season for real estate since he has been buying it since before any of you were even born. This is some serious business. The average interest rate on a 15-year fixed-rate mortgage is currently 6.16%, which is lower than it was a few weeks ago. This indicates that interest rates are currently declining. This information was recently obtained from the news. At the end of January, there were 2% more homes on the market overall, up 3% from a year earlier. Unsold inventory is still 3 months' worth of supply, and there are a ton of fresh listings coming on the market. That being said, we are beginning to see some supply enter the market again. The National Association of Realtors is reporting that, yes, low inventory has driven the median home price up to an all-time high. But we're also seeing buyers return to the market who were sidelined waiting for interest rates to go down or waiting for the crash. For those who don't believe that Ramsey had put in a bid on a house a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago, and he was outbid by 4 different buyers. There are a lot of multiple contracts coming back. That's the price of the median home. The real estate market is heating up again, and in major cities like Nashville, we're witnessing multiple offers. Let me tell you, Ramsey obtained his real estate license in 1978. The number of years between 1978 and now that you put a home on the market and you get multiple offers it's been a very rare time. In February, homes in America went from being listed to going under contract in 17 days, and they were at 27 days. This indicates that homes are selling faster. But before 2020, we were starting to see some of it. Then, of course, after the Fossey pandemic, we witnessed people going insane, fleeing their homes while under quarantine, and searching for new residences like a Baptist looking for a casserole. They were everywhere, man, and their frantic searching drove prices uncontrollably up in 20 and beyond. He is referring to TW, which had like 89 offers on a weekend and all that kind of things. Now, keep in mind that that was only 20 months ago, all right, and then it just stopped and the market moved on. However, it moves quite slowly. It's been going really slowly. However, demand has still outpaced supply, which has led to price increases. Now that the market is starting to heat up again, demand is even higher than supply, and several offers are once again being made. Therefore, if you're thinking about selling, now is a great time to do so. If you're a guy looking to buy a house, please sell yours if you're thinking about buying a house. You have your down payment, you're debt-free, and all you're waiting on is a decline in real estate prices or the interest rates to drop. Act quickly and purchase a home. When it comes to the median house price, which is at an all-time high in history, you may think 2020 and 2021 were crazy, but Ramsey is advising you. He is not predicting that the market will collapse again, but the idea that some of you are still waiting for it to correct is hilariously foolish. If you're ready because the prices won't go down, you can simply refinance, so you marry the house you date. The rate that's how that works. Rate is temporary, the house is dead. You two are so incorrect, Ramsey. It won't age well, but he has aged fairly well overall. He may have missed a few things, but I very much call the shots on most of these. He warned you from the beginning that Bitcoin was a hoax, and even after all of you joined it, just like some people joined Mary Kay, you were driving him crazy by yelling and screaming at him. He insulted or something is ridiculous, and it was a daggum scam, and we knew it was a scam from the we know was a poor idea, and yet you strolled around pretending like you're sophisticated, and Dave Ramsey simply doesn't get it. Let me explain. This is what's happening with real estate, and I guarantee that in 5 years you will look up this specific YouTube video and realize that, yes, that previous video was correctly instructive again, and that's exactly what you're going to do. As a result, prices will rise. Rates will always rise. The only rate that you will be unable to adjust is mine, since I don't have a mortgage, which is the only one you can control. My interest rate on my mortgage is 0. In the realm of real estate investing, Dave Ramsey's advice serves as a guiding light for many enthusiasts. Ramsey, a renowned financial expert, advocates for a conservative approach to investing, emphasizing the importance of staying debt-free and building wealth gradually. When it comes to real estate, Ramsey advises against taking on excessive debt or investing in properties beyond one's means. Instead, he encourages investors to opt for affordable properties that generate steady cash flow. Ramsey's philosophy revolves around the idea of buying properties with cash or putting down substantial down payments to minimize risks associated with mortgages and leverage. By following Ramsey's principles, investors can mitigate potential financial pitfalls and lay a solid foundation for long-term wealth accumulation. For followers of the Investing Tutorial YouTube channel, delving into Dave Ramsey's advice on real estate investing can provide invaluable insights. Ramsey's emphasis on financial discipline, avoiding debt, and prioritizing cash flow aligns with the channel's goal of educating viewers on prudent investment strategies. Whether you're a seasoned investor or just starting, incorporating Ramsey's principles into your real estate endeavors can help you make informed decisions and achieve sustainable growth. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to the Investing Tutorial channel for more expert advice on navigating the world of investing and building wealth wisely.